and welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. This weekend in the kitchen, it's all about parties. So we're talking pool parties. Of course, it's summertime, right? Birthday parties, anniversary parties, barbecues. Even if you're celebrating returning back to your office after being in a working from home environment for the past few years. I'm not celebrating that. But hey, any reason to celebrate, right? So we're gonna go over today, you guys, just a few recipes that I have that I've used in the past for quick party items that you can take to a party. And I swear people are gonna love these. So let's go over those list of ingredients. So for our first one, we are gonna do ham and cheese sliders. So I have my Hawaiian rolls here. We have some Dijon mustard. We also have some butter that I'm gonna melt and add to that with my everything seasoning for the top. We have our ham and provolone cheese. So let's get over to these muffins. You guys, these are super easy to make. I've made them before and they are really, really delicious. We have our muffin pans that we're going to be using. I have some pepperonis, of course, some mozzarella cheese. I do have a little bit of olive oil I'm going to use, as well as some parsley, and our biscuits that we're gonna cut into small pieces. And when those babies are done, we're gonna top them with some marinara sauce. Let's get this party started. Okay, first things first, we have our pan that I've gone ahead and used a little bit of cookie spray in the bottom. We're now gonna go ahead and take our Hawaiian rolls out. We're going to separate the tops of the Hawaiian rolls and only put the bottoms in for now. All right, so we are going to start like a layering process, you guys. So for this, we're gonna use ham. And this is just thinly sliced deli ham. So we're just going to add our sliced ham. And the kind of ham that you guys use is probably not very specific. I like Black Forest ham, so that's the kind of ham that I'm going to use. So we're just gonna add that first layer. And actually, you guys, this ham is sliced pretty thin. I'm gonna probably do 2 layers of ham. And then we're gonna do a layer of cheese, another layer of ham, the final layer of cheese on the top, and then we're gonna put the top of the buns on. I have the oven right now preheating at 350. Once we're all finished, I'm gonna go ahead and melt my butter, which is about a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add probably about maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of my seasoning. Get that in the microwave, melt that down really good, and then we're gonna add that, mix it with the mustard, and then put that on the top. So now we have our cheese. Okay, so we've got our cheese. I'm only gonna do the 1 layer of the cheese, you guys, because that's gonna be a lot of cheese. So we're gonna do another layer of ham. I sliced it so thin, it's kind of hard to get apart. Okay, almost finished with this one. All right, so we have our ham on there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and place the buns back on the top and then get that butter melted. Okay, so the butter is all melted. I have our sliders all set to go. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add about a 1/2 teaspoon of our Dijon mustard. And then I'm gonna give this a quick stir. It smells so good, you guys. Okay, so now with our little basting tool here, I'm just gonna dip it in there and then just spread this across the top. And you guys, this everything seasoning is literally everything. So there's poppy seeds, there's garlic, there's some sesame seeds in here. Super delicious. Don't want to saturate it too much, just enough to get across all of the buns on the top. All right, so now we're going to cover this and we're gonna bake this at 350 for about 15 minutes. And then once we're done, we're gonna take it out of the oven. We're going to take the Reynolds wrap off, and then we are going to let it sit for about 5 minutes and then serve them up. You guys are gonna be so popular at this party, they're gonna want you back. All right, let's get it in the oven. All right, everyone, so we have our muffins that we're gonna do now, the pizza muffins. So this is our can of biscuits. And I'm not gonna lie, but this part usually freaks me out. This is like super scary for adults. All right, so we have our biscuits here. And I believe that there are 8 of them. We're going to cut these into small pieces and add them to our bowls. Just when you add them to the bowl, make sure that you pull them apart. This is kind of like pull apart monkey bread, except it's with pizza. Well, pizza ingredients at least. Super good. Again, you guys, I've made these before and they are really, really good. So I'm assuming these are going to be the same. And then next we're going to do our pepperonis the same way. Just gonna cut those into smaller pieces. And then we're going to add our little bit of our olive oil. All right, let's get to those pepperonis. And then again, just make sure that you're pulling the pepperonis apart a little bit. We're waiting for our sliders to come out now. All right, we'll do one more small little stack of pepperonis. You guys can even do these with some mushrooms or maybe even some green peppers. That sounds super good. All right, so we have the pepperonis in there. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the cheese. Again, this is mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna do about maybe a half a cup or 2 scoopfuls. Okay, so we've got the cheese that's all set. Okay, you guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the olive oil. You don't need to add a whole lot, just enough to coat the bread to where it kind of falls apart after when it's done cooking. So you just wanna add a little bit to that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of our parsley flakes. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and mix it up. Okay, everyone, we have everything in our bowl. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it. I did go ahead and spray my muffin pan here with a little bit of cooking spray so that it doesn't stick. And you wanna make sure that everything is well coated with our bread pieces in here, with the biscuit pieces. So we have our parsley in here, the olive oil that's in here. You just wanna make sure that everything is all nicely coated. And then what we're gonna do is go ahead and get this into our muffin pans and into the oven. Okay. Just gonna kind of scoop it in there, you guys. Doesn't have to be all neat and tidy. You do want to kind of smush it in there though, just to make sure that it's going to form like the muffin. It should usually, you guys, make around 10 to 12. Alright, so here's one. Here's what that looks like. Again, not pretty, but I swear to you, they are super delicious. So this time it made 10. All right, these are ready for the oven, you guys. These are gonna go in the oven again at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're done. All right, you guys, these are all done and these look and smell so delicious. So again, these took about 15 minutes in the oven at 350. Not too bad. Again, super, super easy to make. Let's get these served up. And you guys, the top of these are so super crispy. These are gonna be good. I'm just gonna cut them into small little pieces. Unfortunately, you guys, supply chain issues. They did not have the Hawaiian rolls that I needed, but they had the little submarine bun ones that they had, but those are totally okay. These will still work for no problems. All right. And of course I have a super cute little serving dish. These, you guys, are going to be so, so good. And they are still super hot, you guys. Even the bottoms are still crispy. Look at that. You have a perfect layer of ham and cheese with the rolls. These, you guys, are going to be delicious. All right, let them cool for a couple minutes and give them a try. All right, everyone, as you can see, they are all done. These, you guys, came out super, super good. They're really crispy. I'm sure they're gonna be amazing. As you can see, I did go ahead and add the cute little toppers on top, just a little bit of whimsical. And of course, it's Disney, why not? Let's give these a taste, you guys. Take one from the end. These, you guys, are so good. Can definitely taste the sweetness from the Hawaiian rolls. Can taste the seasoning from the everything seasoning on the top. The ham, the cheese. You guys, these are so good. My husband's gonna love these. He loves ham and cheese. You guys, these are really, really good. All right, well, this is only one section of it. We have one more dish to taste. All right, everyone, we do have them all completed. These are fresh out of the oven, nice and hot. I've gone ahead and paired it with my marinara sauce, and you can see these are golden brown and super delicious. Now for the best part, let's give them a taste. All right, so again, just gonna pull the pieces apart so you can see the spices in there with the parsley. You can see the cheese as well as the pepperoni. You guys, these are so, so delicious. These are definitely going to be great for any party that you have. All right, we have 2 party appetizers complete. We do have 2 more to go. Stay tuned for part 2 of my video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this today. I certainly do appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button in the video. Hit the like button on the way out, and don't forget to comment. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.